Right, it's Sunday morning and Roan's down for his first nap. Dylan is on a quick run, and I've made a list of like little things that I want to get done today. I want to move my compost down to the garden because it's full. Dylan's going to chop some wood for us and we're going to get that stacked. I want to move the tub off the porch. You know, just little odds and ends that I want to get done. And then I've really been like ideating on, I want to put a little like playscape, like outdoor play area next to the garden for Roan, so that when I'm working in the garden, I'll have somewhere to play, and it's like a nice big flat spot that would be really fun for him. So I've been like Pinteresting about that, and so we'll see what we get done today. I'll bring you along for the ride. Now I'm gonna eat all my snacks since the baby is sleeping. Alright, there's the tub. It's not really perfect, but there'll be landscaping all around it eventually, so it's good for now. So I'm trying to like take out all this stuff because it's kind of gonna become a construction zone, and ideally eventually we'll like dig this out and make it nice, but I can see all my plants are coming back. So I'm thinking about digging those up and moving them right now. And then in here I have dahlia tubes that I need to dig up and find. I'm gonna take these big rocks and move them over by the tub. Here's a bunch of other rocks that were lining this bed. I'm gonna move those. She is naughty. A naughty gal. I'm not sure, but I think I might have planted this, which I'm very excited about because see how there's like kind of a hole indent? I know I planted two things over here. I don't see anything else, but I see that. And then I'm very excited because I planted all this stuff and I'm really hoping like it comes back, but I'm not sure. This seems pretty dead. That's still alive. And then all this stuff, I don't know. These are those, you know, black-eyed Susans, and they're supposed to be pretty hardy, so hopefully they come back up. All right, I'm gonna take all these sticks and put them in the bottom of the tub to start that bed. And I'm also gonna grab all this random gardening stuff, make a pile to take down to the garden, which is over there. All I want is this stump out of the corner here, so I can plant the rhododendron, but we can't get it out. So I'm gonna plant the rhododendron right here, but using the tractor to dig, that made me very excited. I just want him to dig a big thing all the way around, and I'll plant a million plants. I don't have any plants yet, and it's only February, so we can't do that. So these are my sad little rhododendrons that I planted the first year. They never see the sun because they're on the shady side of the house. So I'm gonna dig it up. Never grew an inch. Still got the tags on them. Alright, we're going to put it right about here. It's going to get lots of sun, lots of water. Should bring the shovel. Will you stay here and not eat any rocks if I grab the shovel? Okay? You stay there. Where's this? I'm back. We're going to dig a little hole. Dig a little hole. You got a big rock? Alright, we've got this raised bed soil and some peat moss. I'm just gonna throw some of that in the hole to help her out. Grab the dirt. I don't think you're supposed to put peat moss in clay soil, but it says it has some fertilizer in there, so maybe it'll help. Hope she survives. She survived the last 2 years. We should be able to make it through this. Right, Roan? Where's your ball? Get away from my plant, you plant destroyer. Look at our new plant, Roan. Got a lot of trash over here. Annie, can you not sit on Roan? Look, it's getting some sunlight for like the first time, Roan. It's been in the shade. It's been in the shade. Now, I need to find another spot for the other one, but I'm not sure where to put it. I mean, something else?
Big old fat juicy worm.
Nice! Where? Bro, we got big fat juicy worms! Yeah? I'm just pulling up the black stuff so that I can see where I planted them. Which is working out pretty well. What? Oh, I sliced through one. Huh? Lots of worms. We'll be able to grow stuff. Okay, so I actually found all 6 tubers. Is that what they're called? From the past 2 years. So they've bloomed twice, and so they're getting bigger and bigger, so I really want to save them because, you know, that's the goal, have big old dahlia plants. And yeah, so I'm going to move them around the deck and hopefully they bloom. Something blew into my eye and burned it, and that's why my glasses on. I noticed on this plant it has little buds. I don't know if you guys can see, am I blocking the sun? think these are buds, and I think it will bloom. Okay, so the hard part for me is deciding where to put all the plants and envisioning it in the future. So I just planted the rhododendron right there, so that'll be big. That'll be a big bush. And that's why I planted it so far away from the deck, so that it can get big. Then I have these little flowers here, and they're supposed to like grow outward on the ground. And I think they can do well in shade and on hillsides. Then I've got 5 dahlias. And so, I don't know where to put everything. I think I'll do 1 dahlia like right there by the tank. That'd be nice. We're gonna plant a dahlia here. I noticed in all my plants that we planted a while ago that none of them really grew. And it's because our soil sucks. And I never did anything for them. And so maybe if I make them a bigger hole with better soil and I water them, I fertilize them, they will grow bigger. Right?
We scared her.
Okay. These babies are gonna grow nice and big. You know, it takes a long time to learn how to garden and plant anything. And there's just so much information and things you have to try and fail and try and fail. This is our 3rd year. I've never really had a good garden yet. Mostly because I didn't have water, and mostly because I didn't put forth the effort it would take to have a good garden. But I'm feeling good this year. Feeling better. Mostly I want landscaping and the garden. I want the house to look nice. You got my little plant identifier tabs for Valentine's Day. Could you pass me those plant tabs you got me off the dresser? Really, you're not even supposed to be planting anything yet because it's only February. And for Kentucky, the last frost date is the 1st week of April. So, you know. But, it's a nice day out. So my dad accidentally dumped a trailer full of these little pebble rocks, all where I wanted to have flowers. So that sucks. I'm gonna get the pickaxe. Clay is just brutal. And then like I've been watching YouTube videos of what to do for clay soil, and some people are like, put sand in it, and then some people are like, don't put sand, it'll just make it like concrete. And I'm like, well, what do I do? So I want to get the tiller going so we can start really working on the garden soil, because it's all clay also. And we brought the compost down today, and then I want to get like manure. We might do like a layer of sand, and then we'll till it all together. Alright, so we got the rhododendron here, and that's going to be big. I'm wondering if I should put one of these like right here, because these stay low and the dahlias get bigger. So maybe I'll do one of these here. Maybe it'll crawl around the rocks. Ugh. And I have that there, which I think I planted. And this I think is just a weed, hopefully. I've got 2 more. It's a shade plant and 2 more. Maybe I'll plant them around this stump. Alright, so right here we have this stump. We tried to take it out today, but we obviously can't. And then right there we have the trash can. And it's not an ideal place because it's ugly, but it is an ideal place because it's easier for Dylan to load into his truck each week, and it's easy to drop a bag over the edge. And so I want to leave it there, but I think I'm going to like build an encasing with like the little trellis stuff, whatever it's called. And so we'll just plant right here for now, and I would just make a little square right there and plant around it later. So we'll just play around this stump for now. I also pulled out this, which I don't really remember what it is, but let's fix this up a little. Alright, I got all these planted. So we got a dahlia, this, that. And yeah, I'm going to grab some rocks and try to make like a little ornamental stop here. We'll see what that looks like. I'm really obsessed with making rock walls right now, or even like log walls. So we'll try it out. When I was younger, my mom made a whole patio twice in 2 different houses. She made a whole patio out of rocks that she found on our property. And she did it the right way and would use sand and level them all. And I'm just not there yet. One day when I can afford to buy sand and do everything the correct way, but today is not that day. We're just playing around. Tub, and I just threw some rocks in front of it, and we'll have to get back to that. I filled it with musk sticks, and we're gonna make a big, beautiful landscape display. I organized all the scrap wood under the porch there. Need to burn that box. Gonna make it the trash thing like I told you guys about. And then I tried to put these little fences around so that Jack doesn't run over all my stuff. But here is where I planted the dahlias and my other plants that seem to be popping up. Then we have the rhododendron here. Now I'm realizing that it's way too close to these ones, but we'll see how that goes. And then dahlias, other things, cold plunge tank, dahlias, other things. I just showered, but I wanted to show you guys before the sun fully went down. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff done this weekend, a little at a time. I hope these things survive the transplant, but we will see you next weekend. I'm not sure what video will be next. It's gonna be Roan's birthday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog it or not. Let me know if that's something you'd wanna see down below. But thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.